Hello all, welcome back to RCB Pavilion. STUART BROAD retires from international cricket with 604 wickets. What a fairy tale career! What a career from a fast bowler. Do you think will any of the fast bowlers in future will they reach the 600 wickets mark? I don't think they will. It's a tough job, guys. Nowadays, fast bowling in this modern generation, it's really not easy, and you can't imagine another fast bowler reaching that 600 milestone, especially in Test cricket, right? And what achievement, what a fairy tale ending, hitting his last ball for six while batting and taking the final wicket in his final ball. What a fairy tale ending for his career, winning the last Test match of his career, drawing the series. What more can you achieve, right? And can you imagine the moment where Yuvraj Singh hit six sixes in a T20 game? And he has come a long way, right, to taking 600 plus wickets for England and overall taking 854 wickets, I guess. Overall, he has taken around 804. He has taken 843 international wickets. So, can you imagine the journey? Can you imagine the resilience, attitude, fight back, fight back ability, all that what he has shown? Because being a fast bowler, it's not easy. You go through a lot of injuries. You go through a lot of training, a lot of practice sessions. There's a lot of body toll, right? And especially you have to be at your peak of your fitness to be a fast bowler. He still clicks 135, 140 day in and day out, ball in and ball out, right? And that's the commitment, that's the attitude he has shown through the entire journey of his England career. And when he was doing his retirement announcement, he said he still feels good, but he just felt it's right. And so what a fantastic player, guys. As I called out, he's I think seventh in the one, two, four, yeah, he's the seventh. He's in the seventh place for all time record for a number of wickets in international cricket, right? He's behind Wasim Akram, who is 916 wickets. So number one is Muttiah Muralidharan with 1347. Number two is Shane Warne, 1001 wickets. His partner James Anderson 976. Anil Kumble 956. Glenn McGrath 949. Wasim Akram 916. Stuart Broad 843. Guys, 843 international wickets. I don't think no one will get anywhere near to those numbers. Not even Stuart Broad, but who is the 10th? That is Chaminda was 761. Because the game has moved on. Players play so much cricket. I don't think fast bowlers will have so much longevity in the current generation, especially the amount of cricket they are playing. 3 formats: T20, ODI, and Test cricket. And again, the franchise cricket, they play a lot of injuries, a lot of toll on their bodies. I don't think they will ever reach. And as rightly Michael Vaughan has stated, I don't think we will see seam bowlers take 600 wickets ever again. I don't think the game will allow it. So cheers, Broady. Excellent point, and I feel it's a fair point, and I think I will agree upon that. Put in your thoughts, guys. What do you feel about that statement? Do you think any fast bowler will reach 600 or 500 for that matter in Test cricket? I'm talking about number of wickets in Test cricket. So put in your thoughts, or who is the next bowler in line whom you think can break all these records. For me, I don't think anyone can reach 600 wickets in Test cricket. Just purely based on fitness level, because there's too much cricket, and people are more leaning towards franchise cricket, right? And especially country like India, England, and Australia are booming in Test cricket, and they still realize Test cricket is the ultimatum of cricket, right? So you have to have that brand. You have to create that brand awareness of Test cricket. That okay, then only players coming in future can achieve all these goals. But I don't think they will achieve that. It's really difficult, really a huge feat to achieve 600 wickets. Is not an easy job, guys. So what achievement, what a phenomenal career, right? And to be frank, because of Jimmy Anderson, he's gone a bit under the radar, right? Because whenever I see Stuart Broad, I never classed him as a legend, or maybe it's not by purpose, or maybe it's because just Jimmy Anderson is there, or Stuart Broad, okay, he's a bowler. But end of the day, when you look at the stats, when you look at the longevity, when you look at the number of wickets he has taken, that's when you realize he's one of the greats of the game, and he is one of the greatest bowlers international cricket has ever seen. Because 604 wickets, guys, it's not a joke. It's 15-16 years of career, 15-16 years of struggle, sacrifice. He's putting his body on the line. He bats So he's like one of the greats, right? With Jimmy Anderson. Jimmy Anderson is once in a blue moon, once in a blue moon player he is. So, and that fairy tale pair, right? Jimmy Anderson and Stuart Broad, they won't be seen together again in the field. So, an emotional moment for all us of cricket fan, because we always knew Stuart Broad as that just one on that one match, right, where Yuvraj Singh hit him for 6 sixes. That's part and parcel of the game, guys. It happens. It happens to all the bowlers, not only him. It's just that 6 balls, 6 sixes, doesn't matter, 36 runs. Okay, so many bowlers have got it for 25, 30. So those all are also expensive. But just because he hit him for 6 sixes, it became history. And like, what better way to come back from that, and what better way to finish the career like this? At that point, who would have thought he will reach 604 wickets? He would be a great of the game. He would be legend of the game, right? So that's what I was talking about. The resilience, the attitude, the comeback spirit, the fighting spirit he has shown is commendable. What a fantastic career, guys! As I called out, 853 international wickets, number 7 on all-time grades and all-time leading international wickets, and so that's what, from 6 sixes to 604 wickets for England career. So what a fairy tale achievement, that too taking the last wicket of the series and drawing the series for England. He's just come a long way, right? And I just wish him all the best for his career and whatever he does. Maybe he comes into commentary, but for me, he's an example, right? He's an example how to come back strong from that moment. He just stepped up his game, and it shows a never say die attitude, right? You at any point, if you feel you have to give up, that's when you have to wake up and tell no, you should not give up. And he's a prime example of that, and huge respect to him. And he's a perfect example, youngsters, young fast bowlers, that you should never give up. And all these kind of moments happen in sports, so it's bound to happen. You are bound to get hit, so you should never take anything lightly, and keep pursuing what you dreamt of, right? So, and if you look at the magical numbers of this magical pair, they are the leading wicket takers, most successful bowling pairs in test cricket, right? They have 1037 wickets together, Anderson and Broad. The next best is 101 wickets, that is Vaughan and McGrath. 895 wickets, Chamindawaz and Muralidharan. So partnership is coming to an end now. Emotional moment of all of us cricket fans. What a moment it was in Ashes cricket yesterday. It was just written in the stars, right? It just felt like that it was written in the stars, heaven, whatever you can call it. But it was just brilliant to see him perform, and the way he celebrates. It's just joy to watch him bowl. And I again state that I have never seen him as a legendary bowler or something, but just because of his stats. And now we realize that okay, he was a legendary bowler and he was one of the great. Maybe just because he was along with one of the greats of all time again, Jimmy Anderson, that he just went under the radar, or maybe it helped him a lot, right? Maybe because Jimmy Anderson was there, it helped him a lot, and it helped him a lot with his bowling, with his performances, and it helped him to be an underdog and perform the way he does. So again, he just finished off with Ashes with 22 wickets, and getting regularly David Warner. He has got David Warner 17 times, so one of his favorite batters to bowl at. So he is a fantastic cricketer, great human being, great with a bat, played some fantastic innings, crucial innings for England. Fantastic, felt that 8 for 15 against Australia in Ashes. He just made his name in Ashes. And as he said in his retirement announcement, that he wanted to retire with a high and in Ashes, right? And what a way he has done it. We are going to miss him. I hope Jimmy Anderson continues. Maybe he reaches 1,000 wickets in Test cricket or international cricket. Because 940 wickets, I think he is on. Not really sure. So I hope he doesn't retire soon, because that will be end of legendary duo, right, in England. So fantastic career. Just thought I will do a video on this retirement. So happy retirement to Stuart Broad. Put your thoughts, guys. What do you feel about his retirement? Where do you rate him as one of the greatest bowlers, or you think he's one of the greatest of all time? Where do you rate him among all the legendary bowlers? And Do you think England will miss him? For sure. For in my opinion, yes, they will miss him. What do you put in your thoughts? What's your favorite moment of Stuart Broad? Put in the comment section, guys. Take care. See you on the other side.